Portland Road 25 4P.
Lady Smurf Show is sponsored by Blue Jay Cafe for the best in Caribbean and English breakfast and meals on Portland Road, South Norwood, SE25 4PP.
Woo! Yeah, my beautiful people out there, check this info on Selection Online. Yeah, their website www.selections.online. Their email enquiries@selections.online. Their phone number 020-3940-04. 02039. Their Facebook Selections Online Limited.
Big up yourself, Mark McCleary. How are you doing, darling? Good evening.
Online. Twitter @Selections Limited. The location 41 Neville Road, Croydon. See the best Selections Online. Check it out. You'll never regret it. Word.
Word. Good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you are in the world. But before I go on, let's do the other two businesses. Your black business. Try to put your money, black mountain money. But my face is looking a little bit serious. It's a bit sad today, but I'll explain. 7495043283. Instagram and Facebook at Not a Spot. They're a mobile cleaning company. They would drive to your house with the cleaning materials and equipment, so they don't even need your hoovers and nothing. They bring everything to your house, and I've used it. Shh. Also, please do not forget Nadisha Gordon. She's got a painting and decorating move_DIY. So please try and support your little local business. The big corporation is taking everything. And the little people on the ground are going hungry. So try your best. If you can support your community, it would be very much appreciated. Also, let's not forget the charities and his mum, Goodell. So please, can you still continue to support the St. Vincent and Grenadines charities? Carmen Diaz Witz, good evening. Welcome to the Backayard show. Please, can you support the St. Vincent and Grenadines fundraising 101? Also, the sickle cell and thalassemia, please, ladies and gents, they need blood, they need donations, anywhere to donate. And I'm going to get over cell and thalassemia. And we're not too sure how we want to do it. If we want to do it as part of the Backayard show, do it for Backayard podcast, because we're going that way. So anyway, welcome. I've got to give you my new jingles, innit? But welcome. Please share the show. And I have to say, I'm going to be talking today. And it is regarding my family. Because if I don't, regarding the health issues, I told you guys, I've got to let go. And young Rastibo gave me a good talk. You know, these young ones that grow underneath you, when you go. But what I've seen from Monday to the session. But today's show, remember, I didn't run it like a yard chart show this evening. I might drop in a couple of soul classics at the end if I can. But please bear. I hope you can understand the subject that I'm going to talk about a little bit tonight. I'm not going to go deep and over. I'm trying not to get myself too emotional, because what took place to us and what happened with our family in 2007 was devastating. Yeah, painful. Yeah, horrendous. So I'm going to share a bit of that with you, and if you can, share the show. And I don't even mind the people in question. If you want to share the show, the person I'm definitely going to talk about here today is Maureen Doyley. She lives in Wadden Estate, still today, breathing with all her kids. So I'll be that with the topic, and her role being a neglectful godmother. And to me, all it's done is made me revisit a bereavement that we've been trying to, grow and develop and deal with, because you never get over it. You just live with it. And every time, since I've seen what this woman is doing, she's made us revisit our bereavement. The Jamaican gang. Don't worry, I haven't forgot my UK jingles. And then go straight to the chart show at the same time as having that discussion. Please do not forget the Backayard number, which is 077 8522 5790. And we still hold a minute silence at 11:30, and that is really pure. We had Bugs's funeral on Monday, like I say, we're losing a lot of people. And last year and year, unnecessary loss of elderly, unnecessary loss of people. Now, even young people in Jamaica are dying because they took the And the new lyric, and Your Holiness, you must be a mad Jamaican Prime Minister. You think that that third word mentally, that's how you're going to talk to la, la, la. That's all I can say, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, are the warring done? Frank Clarendon representing for Backayard show and the Backayard family. Some boy have their life on a gambling. Big up Lady Smurf on the turf. Yeah! Lady Smurf with the Backayard show. There!
Lady Smurf, Backayard show, Backayard family. A Jamaica's are representing, you don't know. Keep on dancing. Lady Smurf is playing. Keep on dancing. Keep on. You know Lady Smurf, Jamaica's. This is June vibes. Keep doing dance alive. Whoa, yeah. Backayard family. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Little Smurf the boss. Backayard show. Backayard family. Up every time. June vibes say that.
Boom! Sheriff a feature for the Backayard show. Backayard family. Lady Smurf. What? Everything sharp. We look for Miss Glued and Miss Santon. Enough things happen on the Backayard show. With the Backayard family. What? Everything sharp, man. The sheriff. Boom, bam. Boom. Them know, we club family. Lady Smurf. Boom, bam. What?
Hey, yo. I am a represent for Miss Lady Smurf. We got the Backayard show. And we sell love bus like high grade in a hero make nurse boss. Hey, we got the Backayard family. Oh, Lady Smurf, Lady Smurf. I know you play selections like you do. Hi, and this is Andrew Paul, beginning of Lady Smurf for the Backayard family. Backayard show, big. Andrew Paul said that every time. This is yours truly, JJ Judamore, for the mighty talent, echoing and endorsing. Backayard show, Backayard family, Lady Smurf, Lady Smurf. Be there, be there. I swear, yeah. The phone, oh yeah. Lady Smurf.
I think that's it, yeah. So welcome to Anything Goes. I'm going to be playing the top 20 of our Backayard chart show. I really want you guys to keep supporting your UK artists because they are working very hard. These tunes are still banging. If you haven't got them now, because the charts will change for October immensely. And if you haven't got these tunes, I'm surprised. I played out a couple last week when I was down in Mayfield Road with the Trinity Sounds, and it went off. It went off. And as the ground rules are, Twitch TV, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to tell you the same, that we've been doing it for 3 years. Don't have no respect in our chat room, we will block you. If you disrespect anybody under Hannah Manners, we will block you. How can I make myself very clear? And we've been running like that for discussion. We work hard to do these shows for 3 years. We've been running this year, yeah. And you cannot be platforms to try and take away all the hard work that the team has worked at, I've worked at, and feel so you can promote yourself because we've got an audience. Liberties. Done now. Anyway, let me just say hello to everyone in the chat because we've got no manners. Rosamona, can you talk to them on the Twitch tell them please do not eclipse 85, please. This is only the one time we're going to talk to you, but if you do that again, we will remove you. Lightly. Anyway, Teresa Lukeman, good evening. How you doing, Therese? Tony Witter, Long time, my friend. Hope you're doing all right. DIGITECH. Good evening, good morning, good night. Night, everybody. I love Debbie D5. Big up yourself, Debbie. Rose and Monica John, big love goes out to you. Mark and McCleary, which is a long time friend. How you doing, Michael? You know, is it Audrey Samuels? Good evening. How are you doing? Al Kino, thank you for telling about that. Eshin Mebesti, good evening. Shanna Bennett, how you doing? Val Sanders, is that my digital English? Lad, big up my lad. Val Sanders, how you doing, babes? I can't wait till you come to the UK. Oh, hold tight, Carmen Diaz. Hope I got your name right. And is that my Linda? Linda Brown? How you doing, darling? So good evening, guys. Do share the show because this topic might be relevant for some people. And we lost our niece in 2007. And we actually lost her to stabbing. She was only 17. Her name was Sian Sophia Simpson. Yeah. And the story for me is that her so-called godmother, in Dorley, lives on Wadden Estate. I'm not shy, I don't care. Yeah. Called my niece to her death. And when she was stabbed by the Caucasian girl, 2007, instead of staying with my niece's body and wait till the ambulance, she took up her 3 kids that she using mine to come be her pit bull and left her dead on the road. Now this week, Monday, my eyes nearly fell, ladies and gents. And then again yesterday at Errol Lester's funeral. Oh, the next track I'm going to tell you, I could not believe what I saw. Number 20.
Well, whoa, 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 whoa. Roll on, after the comment, of course, like this, warriors never weary yet. Warriors never weary yet. Warriors never weary yet. Warriors are fight for us.
People take liberty.
Warriors never weary yet. Warriors never weary yet. Warriors never weary yet. And the warriors go. The warriors of Babylon. They go back to the motherland where we belong. Africa. We no need no warriors. Still on ball. Stick on up. Warriors never weary yet. Warriors never weary yet. Warriors never weary yet.
When you see the injustice, ladies and gents, words, she has the gall and audacity and no humility to know what we and how we was devastated as a family. And she hasn't finished. The reason why, and I'm going to say it, the reason why my younger sister ended up mentally ill is because of the same woman and her family. And then she come back years later and left my sister's daughter dead on the road.
Never weary yet. Warriors never weary yet. Warriors never weary yet. Warriors are fight for us. Warriors never weary yet. Warriors never weary yet. Warriors never weary yet. And the warriors go. Warriors are weak. Warriors strong. Warriors never win and will be we no mean no warriors still. We no evil or scary or power move so. Warriors are fight for us. Warriors never weary yet. Warriors never weary yet. Warriors never weary yet. And the warriors go. They don't sleep at night and sleep my soul. You warriors is in control. Blazing fire, yes, I hold in my palm. Warriors are mad. Up, the mighty race. Still on the walls, occupy them space. Babylon come and a retreat in a haze. Warriors firm and brave. Warrior holy. Warriors never weary yet. Warriors never weary, yeah. Warriors never weary, yeah. Warriors never weary, yeah. Backayard family. Keep on dancing, ladies forever be keep on dancing. Warriors never weary, yeah. Warriors never weary, yeah. Warriors never weary, yeah.
Ladies and gents. So that was Warriors. And because many people would know me in Warden, many people would know me in Croydon. If there's injustice and there is wrong and right is right, trust me, I would always stand up and defend and fight for my own family. Yeah. But what I have seen, and I've spoken to my bestie history, was on me. See, with your health issues, you can't be holding on to them things. Them things will hurt you, kill you. And he's right. I'm about any of the family's feeling. I know she's got mental health, but she's not stupid. You are walking with the woman who brought your daughter, my niece, to her demise. Are you serious? Ladies, please ask me if I'm wrong. Ask me if I'm wrong to be feeling this way. I woke up Tuesday. I was emotional because I still can't believe I saw my sister with this vagrant of a who's made it in his life. And then you come back again and left her daughter dead on the street, my niece. And then now you're back in my sister. It was funeral. What, you exploiting my sister with her mental health? Are you taking a mickey? You and your stinking doily family. Are you serious? Ladies and gents, I'm using it as my counselling today. It's called Anything Goes. Because if I need to let go of this thing, but the best way to let go of it, ladies and gents, is talk about it. So I'm going to play this track at number 19 in our Backayard. And it's a great lady from Jamaica. And she's made this track called Vanity. And I think this woman must be so vain, yeah, that she feels that she can ruin our family's life and walk street like nothing. The whole of the family has affected not our lives, many people's lives in the Wadden estate. Yeah, her daughters, one of her daughters got HIV and AIDS. Give it to man. The impact, this one fool, because you feel safe, you can get to walk with my sister on road to. Couldn't believe it. Could not.
Signs of the times are everywhere. My dreams doesn't rest in house and heart. Drinking champagne with caviar. Cause the house was down and the car ran up in a junkyard. Let my people know we not the water in a vanity. No, let my people know. Pay attention to humanity. Oh, no, we not the water in a vanity. No, let my people know.
Big up Liam, really Valentine.
Don't get me wrong. Material things sometimes can give you wings to show what love can bring.
Good evening, Lloyd Patterson. Welcome to the Backyard. Anything Goes.
Let my people know.
Good evening, Melanie Hayward.
Let my people know. Pay attention to humanity. Oh, let my people know. We know people are in a vanity. No, let my.
Deputy Fire. And thank you for the condolences.
No.
Like I said, it would be this year.
When the wicked in my ball, whoa, when the hidden in my ball, whoa, when the wicked leader in my ball, God Almighty won't hear their cause at all. Let my people know, we know people are in a vanity, no. This is let my people know, this is when they're so alive, whoa. Let my people know. No, let my people know. Keep it locked every time. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Lady Smurf the boss. Backayard show, Backayard family. Up every
At the end, and it's true. Don't let it die. Well, listen, I'm trying to be keeping my niece's life vibes and the celebration that she died unnecessary for. And I have to say, I know people don't want to hear it, but she died unnecessary for low life. These people wasn't worth my niece's life. Yeah, they already affected her mum before my niece died. These children would not have been placed with my mum. I fought for them to come to my mum in support of my sister. If it's yeah, never want to admit that these two people got her in that shit. Yeah, spiking her. You understand? Next minute, the two little children ended up at my mummy's. So I'm there, and the rest supporting, putting and making sure these kids get the stability and the reason. Them jealous that the girl had come up good. Yeah. Set for you, and they put a white girl on my knees to kill her. And then they run off, left my niece for strangers. Sister. Monday down at the Alchemy. And know you. And they're asking me, and I just told them, you is the dirty people who killed was part of my niece's demise. Leroy Wilson. And may he bless my sister today. We well enough records. Check it out. And she turned. She was on Rally Back production. It was so great to see some good old faces. Oh, my God is good. My God is good. So picking up Jackie Dakers. My God is good. David, Colin Lester. Oh, it was great to see the daughter Sabrina. And of course, Rebecca. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let's pick it up, Colin's mum. There was mum. God bless it soul. Until Lynn. Should have a look 67, ladies and gentlemen. My salvation. No man could. Picking up my cousin Diana. Hey, Noddy. I pray my soul to keep. Cause what you sow is yes, sir. Oh, my God is good. Yes, my God is good. Oh, my God is good. So if anyone from Waddy is watching this show,
Sheriff of feature for the Backayard show. Backayard family. Lady Smurf. What? Everything sharp. My God is good. Yes, my family. Lady Smurf. What? Always hold me close. Yeah. Oh, my God is good. Every time, all the time, yeah.
They got the Backayard family. Whoa, Lady Smurf, Lady Smurf. I know you play selections like you do. Hi, and this is Andrew Paul, beginning of Lady Smurf for the Backayard family.
oh, so welcome. But listen, I'm gonna play this track, and it was like, no, couldn't be. You have to, sometimes you have to make sure you've got nothing in your yay board, yeah. Is she really with my sister? Is she really exploiting my sister's mental health? Is she really walking with my sister? Because the other two girls, where have you been? And all of a sudden, my sister's moved nearer to the ends, and now you want to walk and travel everywhere in front. How dare you? No humility. Are you stupid? And I'm trying to keep. Don't go and get physical, because I'm thinking I've been trying my best, boy. I may get arrested. I may get myself arrested because my own blood doesn't care about our feelings. Remember, listen, my sister did not plan the funeral. I had to do all this. My sister, for the family, I had to do all this. You understand? And now you're going to put in front of my face the same person who bought. And I can't even tell you what's gone in worse. My own blood nephew has decided to have 2 children with the same woman's niece. You're telling me. And I'm welling up, ladies and gentlemen, I'm holding it together. How painful it is to see this thing. And for years, me and my sisters and cousins and relatives, we've had to deal with this. Not my sister. We've had to carry this for years. And my sister definitely doesn't care how I feel as a sister who had to take the burden off her, talking the thing. More mother, you left your God, you what called her dad. Well, at least you can show my niece some gratitude for coming to defend you and wait with the ambulance. Not one blood relative or anybody that she grew up was waiting for when she was dying in those 90 seconds, ladies and gents. And yes, I'm angry and hurt. Yeah, let me just. And my heart is beating so fast, ladies and gents. I may feel like I might as well just go to not know what I'm gonna do. Deputy five. Hear the sound, hear the round, jump and bounce, bubble and wine, bump and grind, dance and wine, universal sound, everybody feel nice. Come on, rock and come in, ginger the rock and come in, Moko the rock and come in, Farah the rock and come in, Gulu rock and come in. Lira can come in. Come in. Lira can come in. I can come in. Happy. Big up Twitch TV, big up yourself. And of course, big up the YouTube family. You got the beat all in the streets. With me touch, feeling sweet. Everything I read, all in my head. I'm feeling red. Me and my dread. Kings of the rock and come in. Oh, baby, rock me. Goodbye, rock and come in. My rock and come in. Happy, happy, Kingston meets is Afrobeat. We all are one under the sun. We have some fun, drink some white rum. We dance all night till daylight come. Teasy rock and come in, Poland rock and come in, Russia rock and come in, Nigeria rock and come in, Barcelona rock and come in, Egypt rock and come in, Australia rock and come in, New Zealand rock and come in. Happy, happy. This is just JOCKEY. Happy, because I'm Backayard show, Backayard public, ladies Smurf, ladies Smurf. Well, are you wearing done? From Clarendon, representing for Backayard show and the Backayard family. Some boy up. Big up Lady Smurf, you're the toughest thing on the turf. Yeah! Lady Smurf with the Backayard show there! Oh, let's have a quick hello, because I'm spurting off here. And if you do have anything to say regarding what I've spoken about in terms of my family and what we're going through and the injustice that I've seen within their family. That's why none of you don't meet my relatives, because I might love them, but some of them don't have it, ladies. I'm not going to stand there and just disrespect all of them, but the reason why you see Lady Smurf move the way she moves is because some parts of her blood is not healthy. Yeah. So if you want to give me a call on 077 8522 5790 on anything goes, give me a call. You're welcome. I'll put you in line, discuss it. Yeah. It's not that I'm feeling away, ladies and gents. I'm angry. I'm angry because it seems like our feelings are irrelevant. And it feels like this girl is locked onto my sister tight. And when I saw her Monday, you don't know how much I wanted. You don't know what. Monday, ladies and gents. More who she brought her daughter to her death and demise. Is it me? Can someone tell me? I just need to know that I'm not the one going through psychosis. Is it me? Yeah. And then my niece, my nephew, his mates have spoken to me, tops it up by sleeping with his niece. And now he's blooded our blood with the same people who left his sister dead on the street. I don't know if I've been on some sort of drug that I've missed something. Is it me? So if not today, when is this thing good? You're shut too, lad. Governor Tiggy. And this is on Road Records, featuring Junior Kenna. Remember the last track, Heartbeat, Debbie Defier, under Defier Music. I'm saying for today, girl, me I forget that tomorrow. The girl touched the week, you know. I saw her at the funeral, way at the back of the crematorium. I thought, what are you doing here? What are you doing? You know anyone know you? Me I forget that tomorrow. Pick up yourself, Albert Harvey. Love girl, man, no. Doing it to me, love still grow. Mr. Cupid, me I beg you to draw your class for and let it go, let it go. My feeling increasing now. So I'm Omari Carr, good evening. I've got your name right today. Forget to you tomorrow. We are gonna let you in a pain and sorrow. You picture your boy fire. Something go back and tell us. On the first time I saw you, know I had to get you. Open my heart inside this where I let you. Not gonna neglect you, not gonna reject you. My baby, when I said joyful days and passionate nights, could not be the girl, cause everything went alright. With them man, we never leave your side, not like Bonnie and Clyde. Oh yeah, boy, I wonder how you quit this all like that. What's up, Mom McKenna? Good evening. Anytime you fall out, be yourself, yeah. I saw we take the bed down. Big up Mark McDonald last night. It was so good to see him. And I met his beautiful son, Nathan. Anytime you fall down, I'll be your savior. I'm safe for today, girl. We are forget that tomorrow. We are gonna let in a pain and sorrow. If you try your boy fire, the everlasting love. If I not today, girl, me have to get to you tomorrow. Picking up Patrick Fowler. Morning breeze, addicted to your love. Girl, you know what I'm living on my life. You know when I first start fight. If I not today, girl, me have to get you tomorrow. We not gonna let you in a pain and sorrow. If you try your boy fire, the everlasting love. If I not today, girl, me have to get to you tomorrow. We not gonna let you in a pain and sorrow. You can try your boy fire. I will try and bring that tune back. It's a bad boy tune, isn't it? If not today, lad, ladies, when is the justice going to come right for people like myself and others? And you've got people outside of your family, friends, godmother. Wait there. You know, I was all thinking a couple of years after Sean, we'd done Sean's funeral. I wonder if I could take this woman to neglect as a godmother. I've children all the road. What kind of godmother is that? You have to take a minute to think. And then because you know, and you're also aware my sister's had mental health issues, you're there clinging on to her. Sometimes listen, other people say to me, daughter to her demise. And that's true. It's true. Don't matter what mental health you got, you must know you should not be walking with this woman because she has no regrets for what she did to our family and what her family's done to you. And all I've done over the years is just me, little 5 foot something, is fight for my family, defend my sister. She don't know, she don't care. Yeah? All she care about is the dirty people there. Defend my nephew wherever I had to go. Fight for him at school. Stop the little white boys who wanted to rape up my nephew. I'm all over the place. I've got a big time career and I'm a single woman, ladies and gents. Who am I to be defending other people's things? But it's my family. So when you see this militant kind of vibes, trust me, I'll stand up straight. Yeah, and I can account for what I do. Yeah, and if anyone's in my life, they will tell you, Smurf has your back 100%. Yeah, but if you don't have mine, I have to let you go because hey, and I'm very loyal sister. Yeah, and one of the loyalties is that she does not care about our feelings because she didn't have to carry the burden of Sean's death. I did. Yeah. She didn't have to carry the burden of fighting for the to mum's house. I did. Yeah. I'm gonna say it as it is because I'm tired and I'm using it as my counselling so I don't have to deal with this again. You understand? Because I have to. I'm so concerned about my own health, you know, the lymphoma and thing. They don't want me to get upset too much that I make my health worse than it's not even worse really. I'm cool, but they want me to concentrate on me. So that's what I've got to do, ladies. I've got to concentrate on little old lady Smurf and make sure that just seeing what I'm seeing and this woman walking with this stuff, I've got to find a way and have a strategy, a plan of action, how to address it and deal with it. And right now, I think one of the first things is talking about it, get it off your chest. My Backayard fam, get it off my chest. If anything goes, you never know what's going to happen on Friday night. So it'll be a whole, I've put it in the sin bin. But right now, I am absolutely flabbergasted with what I'm. Enough people at the funerals asking who the girl was. I told them straight. Yeah, I told them straight. She's a doily. Dirty doily. I'm saying it. Low life trailer. Yeah. Live in the heart of Wadden. And I'm going to take a drive over there this weekend. Because my bottom lip's still going. And please God, if it happens, you guys, you hear about Lady Smurf, he's been put in police custody. You know why? Because she's making us relive the bereavement. So New Edge and Shining Stars. Shots so nice, light up your bullies up more than twice. Give me the music like this, turn up the music like we rockin' like that. Light up your beats and be bum bum bum. I be couple up your man to boom man. Ow, it's a big tune. I don't know why it ain't blowing up the airwaves, really. Big up yourself, Robert Oates, Liam Really Valentine. And share the show. I want people to know about my feelings. Obviously, my family don't care about my feelings. Sweet sounds of reggae music. Light on your music, I've been shot so nice. Light up your bullies up more than twice. Give me the music like we skank and white. Turn up the music like we rockin' at the dance. Light on your beats and be bum bum bum. I be couple up his man to woman tonight. Give me the music like we skank and white. Turn up the like we rockin' at the dance. DJ, see
another one that I made it even. You hear on the radio. I saw me say this kind of music, I be letting go. Leave the land and up the ladies at the disco. I saw me tell you how to bounce it on my stereo, stereo. I know the music of the shots so nice. More than twice. Give me the music that is young and wild. Turn up the music that we rockin' at the dance. I know the music of the bump and bang. I see couple of yes man to woman tonight. Give me the music that is young and wild. Turn up the music that we rockin' at the dance. DJ, I see you looking on my way.
Keep on dancing, Lady Smurf is playing.
Getting in, saying that we'll have some manners and things. I know you guys are sharing the show, people are coming in, and of course the title of the show really is revisiting a bereavement. That's what it's been feeling like. I see as a filthy woman, because she don't know how to clean house. Yeah. Filthy woman on Monday. And then I see the filthy woman again at people's funeral. Excuse me. Where are you going? And why are you moving around my sister when you're the one for the demise of her child? And where the family... Really, you don't have no humility. You don't have no... and you definitely don't have no respect. And you can keep the nephew in your family too, because he ain't nothing to me. I'm so glad he ain't got my surname. Lad! Being shame pan we. Let him lay there with the dirty old house there. Yeah? Stay with that family, brother. Because it's the demise of my sister. I don't think they have to be getting involved to save none of them. That I cannot believe that the people who's fought hard over the last 30 years to make sure they just to make sure these lot come true. God, let me just play my Backayard charts, ladies and gents, and it's under Better Use International label. Yeah. Outside Deborah Chase, good evening. Big up yourself, Odette Smith. Rose Kiambi.
Why are you waiting to chosen people?
Outside Mark McDonald. I tell you, it was great meeting your son Nathan yesterday. Curly B.
Contributing too much innocent to them executing. I'm Mr. to the Queen and jump on board. Only Rasta can save everything. A fireman a blaze everything. Babylon them want to praise everything. And we see them want to crave everything.
Rosa Monica saw him trying. But every time the woman steps up with my sister, he just brings back the floods. The floodgates open. Big up yourself, Ian Reed. Sophisticated Mr. DJ Random.
Why are you shooting the chosen people? I want to make them a go on so. Jesus, I want to make them a go on so. Who them so to them say I'm a fire it make? Who them tell us Marcus can't be a it make?
You hold tight. That's a great single parent and a father.
Martin Luther it make. And them tell us Bob Marley it make. To them tell us Malcolm next fella it make. And them are no discipline and no respect. We say,
It was also great seeing one of my godchildren, Desmond French, yesterday. Love him, you see, man.
I want me them a go answer. I want me them a go answer.
I would never call any of my godchildren to their death.
The people with long guns, bombs and rifles. I want me them a go answer.
The woman was praising yesterday, praising on Monday.
So, why are you hurting your chosen people? I want me them a go answer. I want me them a go answer. The truth never feel up to. And keep it real, never feel up to. And it's like I was to feel them up feel up to. Now the truth will reveal them up feel up to. Ah, the truth never feel up to. Come the next, the truth never feel up to. Them kill what they for you, never feel up to. Treat them like what they for you, never feel up to. Well, are the warring done? From Clarendon, representing for Backayard and the Backayard family. So boy have their life on a gambling. Big up Lady Smurf, you're the toughest thing on the term. Yeah! Lady Smurf with the Backayard show there!
Yeah! Jesus! Yes, merciless. We like, you know. Anyhow, like I said, today's topic was about revisiting a bereavement which took place 2007. People like Glamour Spence, enough people was there to support the family. But for the week, I mean, I heard a rumor about now. I thought the woman couldn't be mad enough. But I've got to tell you, for me to wake up emotionally upset, I've got to get it off my chest. So, you're my Backayard, innit? Get it off my chest, innit? And I spoke to my bestie, and she said, if that's what you need to do, because they're more concerned about the lymphoma, even though it's very low grade, they don't want me to upset myself any more than I need to, internalizing what I'm feeling. But you can imagine how devastated to see this woman who brought my niece's life to an end and left her on the street for strangers to wait for an ambulance, and she turned. And I've tried to warn these kids. Next minute, my sister, yeah, I got them out of the foster care. We've got a big bedroom house in Wadden, and I made sure I fought to get those kids placed in with my mother, with us as the family support. Now, they knew that my sister had mental health, but yet, instead of embracing Sean Sophia Simpson and bringing her up and being the backbone for her, you want to come from beef for your families having with some gal over a man, nothing to do with my niece. And my niece died for honor, for nothing, because she trusted her God Desmond when he was 10, 11, Desmond French. Gamma Spence will tell you, she's in the channel. And I said, come, Des, let's go and get you something for your birthday. We go, and he jumps in the car with complete trust. Why would I want to bring any of my godchildren to any beef or anything we got on the street? That's how, and when I was at the court case at the Old Bailey, a lot of witnesses looked at the same Maureen Dolly. You know what? They thought that she was one of the kids because she was in the mix-up as a big woman at 41 at the time. And when she see her goddaughter, my niece, get stabbed, instead of wait there with her for the ambulance, she runs and puts her children in the car and gone left my niece on the street. And then Monday at the girls with my sister. And then yesterday, I'm seeing her attending people's funeral that people don't even talk to she. But she's coming with my sister. She's in the wake. People are asking me, Smurf, your sister. Don't ask me nothing. If I say anything, I'll go over there. You know we're going to end up in the police station. Because even though Maureen Dolly didn't actually stab her, she was the cause of why my niece died. I'm saying it as it is. She lives in Wadden, and I'm not afraid to say it. I'll stand up as a Maroon tribe woman. Yeah. And if I need to say, and then like I said, they top it off. My niece, my niece's brother, who likes house, my niece's brother decided he want to penetrate the family and have 2 children with the same people then.
Once upon a time, I almost lost my mind. Once I feel every day, things would come my way. I was lonely.
Once upon a time, I never knew what love could do. I was lonely, yes, once upon a time.
I remember this is on the Shining Stars. Oh, Delroy Wilson classic.
I was lonely, lonely. Ooh, once upon a time. Hoping every day.
Big enough for Aaron Lester's wake last night. Did a fantastic bubbling job. Hold tight, Daddy Noddy. Hold tight, Lennox. Hold tight, Mr. Martins.
Yes, once upon a time.
Picking up Jackie Wilkerson.
I was a lonely man.
Hold tight, Mooker John. Matt. Do not forget Mr. Drake White. Back in the 80s, you know when everyone used to roll street. You don't remember who he was fighting in them days. Flashback. So it was great to see some great faces coming out to celebrate Errol Lester's life, and of course attending his funeral, and with David Lester, Colin Lester, and of course all his children, nieces, nephews, and of course, yeah, it was great to see their uncle, long-time friend, Mr. Paul Ladin. He had a confession. I told him I might mention it. Smurf, but he don't call me Smurf. Outside of my stage name, if you know me, you know me. I've always fancied it. Shut up, Paul Ladin. Stop it. Listen, I didn't get blushing, but is it now you're telling me 40 odd years later? I never knew. I looked at him, I said I was a runabout tomboy girl. Never knew he was looking at me, babes. I might have taken your number or your details. So we had a great laugh, and it was great to see Paul lately. Memories. But the one that I did not want to see, I did not expect to see, I did not think I had the humility to see, was Maureen Dawley in the place with my sister. Today, and I've cleared it off my chest and shared with you the experiences, like with that the family's experience because of the woman and because of her family. Yeah, I'm hoping from today I could tell Russ Debo that me let go. I can ring my best mate after the show and say, I done, Eshin, I've cleansed myself. So I'm going to play this tune by Aston Esson. Yeah. It's a wicked track under SW11 Records. And of course, I'm not trying. I've just got to do it, but it's called trying. Big people, innit?
We all need to try to do better, yeah. We all need to try. I lead a decent life. Every morning I wake up, I thank God I've seen daylight. Yes, I try to do things with pride. Anything that I do, I ask God to be my guide. Whoa, yeah. Backayard family, a Backayard show. Let it Smurf the boss. Your vibe said, keep it locked every time. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Let it Smurf the boss. Backayard show, Backayard. Yeah, I'll make you try. I try to lead a decent life. Every morning I wake up, I thank God I'm seeing daylight. Yes, I try to do
Can you believe the devil is walking amongst us?
Anything that I do, I ask not to be my
Sending that love to the Matthew.
alone with me.
Bigging up Melanie. Bigging up Tyrone. I'm bigging up Raph. Bigging up the Diamond Ladies.
All the hate and the internet puts it aside. Oh, God's will try. It's not worth the life. It's worth the leave. What the joy it would be. Yeah. Peace, love, and unity.
I'm just thinking about my mum, God rest her blessed soul. She'll be turning.
Yeah.
I think her butt see her. You left my granddaughter there on road. I know you want to walk again with my daughter. You fool.
So nice. Only wise, not only wise. Yeah, all that's will try to run from the right. That's why I try to do the things that it would be. Peace, love, and unity. Just one family. Yeah. Mommy would, children would have their daddy come and see events that would be right. That's the way. If you're only wise, yeah. If you're only wise, then I'll show you that's the thing right. We only wise, that
Oh, Aston, who is your friend? And unfortunately, my sister cannot recognize that these people has been her enemy for over 30 odd years. Yeah. They've destroyed our family. They destroyed my sister, and then you come back years later and leave her family in the street. I don't understand. And now you're going to come back again after us, who's been devastated by the death of my niece. And as a godmother, you still don't take no responsibility. I left your children dead on the street. Nephew, he loved them. That's your sister. He loved people. You cannot change for the longest family. Solid. The Graham family. Yeah. The Harper family. Yeah. The Parks family. And there has been so much families that have surrounded me the last 40 years. The Brown family. Dolores, Dwayne, Hakeem, Donna. And then I've had the next on top of me. I can't take the pressure. I have to be grateful. I have many families, and I'm grateful for that. Do my power of attorneys, nothing to do with family, I've had to do my will, nothing to do with family, Both funerals. Mother and father, no, and what list? We're burden bearers. Yeah, and after my mum died, she was my friend, she was my anchor, she was my rock. Attack. Take such a burden. But how dare you want to walk with the woman who left our niece on the ground and we was devastated about it? How do you want to say he took her blood away? Like, we've her picnic dead on the road. Are you stupid? stupid. Oh. All right, guys, Monica. Sorry, ladies and gents. I just gotta do our. Thanks, Rose and Monica. To anything goes with Lady Smurf, the Backayard show. Pick up yourself, Teresa, Lady T Gadget. How you doing, hon? Family. What I owe them slave. Becky Beckford, good evening. So pick up yourself, Becky Beckford. Say hello to it.
Circle your house and from your bed, them a go drag you. Street side clinic, them hold you and tag you. Yeah, fight you the system of you. See them up in a mess, got them create and sell them so.
Hold tight, Babs Anderson.
You never know it better. Yeah, see you can lose it at the top of gold. End up in a mess, got them create and sell them so. See them a bring down all sorts of the people. Them pull up across system of the Yoda.
One thing you will find with me, I would tell you all day, ladies and gents, I would never sell out my own. Even if my good friend is Caucasian or anything, I would never. See, my sister will turn her back. I don't know if it's the mental health, but I don't think so. But my sister will turn back on her good friends and the people who's had her back for this low-life woman, I've got to say, and I'm saying their name, Maureen Doyley. Hey, twins, I'm just going to wait for the police to come and get me. That's how I feel to do something like called her to her. The reason why the children were based at my mum's was for the same with my sister, something. Mystical Roots Warrior, how you doing? Bless his Marky Roots. Listener was playing on their set the other day. You know the way I mix up the show, but I'm looking to bring Marky right down here. So I've got my diary ready to book up the whole lot of people to come down for you guys. And we've got some big time sounds, big slowly shining stars. Ain't it? Daddy Noddy, Yush Records. We look after our own, yeah. Marky Roots and of course Easy Star and all the gang that works with them, because there's a team of them. They don't just work like 1, 1, 2, 2. They're not like me, flying solo. Flying solo. Listen, I'm gonna play one more before the ad. And of course, what's this track here? What one I play? Don't get distracted. Oh yeah. Yeah. And like a lot of people keep ringing me saying, Smurf, how you feeling? How you feel? And I'm saying, nothing ain't changed. You know? I haven't done the PET scan yet. I'm due to do that next week, so I will keep and do a few little juicing and that. But I'm not really that majorly shook. What shook me was seeing Maureen Doyley walking with my sister on Monday night down at the Alchemy, and yesterday attending our people them funeral. Lester's. What are you doing there for? You're following my sister. You must have wanted your hair cut that yesterday. Trust me, I had to hold it because it was Elwood's Day. I had to, in memory of Errol Lester. Ladies must behave yourself. But listen.
Cause I know I've got life. I'm just feeling rid of all my pains inside. I'm just feeling great, cause I've got the most time. Cause them bring me down with bones right back. When it comes with all our leader, you are following. Then I'm just feeling great. Not knowing goes for my vibes. I'm just feeling great.
Cause I know I've got life. I'm just feeling great with all my pains inside. I'm just feeling great cause I've got the most time. I feel the truth, I love you brother. I let you love in your joy and laughter. The other, we cross over troubled water. I just bless our lips and lips. I'm just feeling great. I'm just feeling great with all my pains inside. I'm just feeling great cause I've got the most time. Free from all the stress, I found happiness to carry us through life journey. Cause I'm no one blessed, Jah keep remind me how and it make me feel like we so one will defend that be Jah farmer, yeah. And you are my be, cause I know for that, only Jah know every yard. Only Jah can just feeling great. That no angels find my vibes. I'm just feeling great. Cause I know I've got life. I'm just feeling great. With all my pains inside. I'm just feeling great. Cause I've got the most time. And with all that I've been through, still doing all the good that I can do. Still they fight against me and you, but nothing ain't gonna change. Still then I'm gonna be true. Even I'm gonna meet their Waterloo. We keep them a walk them voodoo. Still judge a carriers. I'm just feeling great. Not no ain't no spoil my vibes. I'm just feeling great inside. I'm just feeling great.
Last charm.
The Lady Smurf Show is sponsored by the Blue Jay Cafe for the best in Caribbean and English breakfast and meals. Situated Portland Road, South North, SE25 4PP.
Lady Smurf Show is sponsored by Blue Jay Cafe, best in Caribbean and English breakfast and meals on Portland Road.
For people out there, check this info on Selection Online. Email enquiries@selections.online. Their phone number 020-3940-0479. That's 020-3940-0479. Their Facebook Selections Online Limited. Instagram @selection.online. Twitter @selections limited. The location 41 Neville Road, Croydon, CRO2DS, where you'll get nothing but the best delivery right at your home. Do it, Jah. More prosperity blessings to you, okay? Selections Online. Check it out. You'll never regret it. Word.
Ladies and gents, please try and support support the small business because they're struggling out there. Yeah, corporations and taxes, they ain't getting taxed, and you're giving your money to them. Try and work with the small corporations, the small little businesses. They need your money. And like I've been saying for weeks, your black man, put your black money on black matters because all this big chat, I don't see no action. You know what I mean? Anyway, do not forget a couple more business, Not a Spot and Clean. And Rose and Monica John will be puts all the information on the Twitch TV, on the YouTube, and on the Facebook. There's nothing you can miss in terms of that information and say why you can't go and support them. You know, we're giving you free platforms at least to get the information or go back in the chat room. So do not forget, Not a Spot on Clean on 07495043283. They're on Instagram and Facebook at Not a Spot and Clean. Mobile Cleaning Company. All you have to do is say, he ain't come, he ain't got, and they'll bring their equipment and their own cleaning materials. So please try and support them. And also Nadisha Gordon, who's a painter and decorator. She's got a paint and a decorate business. She's good, taught by a town, trained. And she's on Instagram if you want to get someone in to do some DIY and stuff. She's on Instagram at she_moves_DIY. And just like you've got Pansy, you've got Blue Jays in South North, you've got Coco's. Please go and support these business because they need you. You're viable. Anyway, so also don't forget our two charities, which is St. Vincent and Grenadines. You know, we've been talking about all that work that and the Alchemy Bar has been doing 28 to 30, St. George's Walk, Croydon. There's big celebrities, they're earning their money, but the goals, nothing. If you can afford to pop down on a Monday, every Monday, from 7 o'clock onwards, to St. George's Walk at the Alchemy Bar, it's £5. Wednesday, I think they're Wednesday, every other week, they're doing open mic session for any talented people who want to pop in and do their thing. And of course, Thursday, they've got roller skating fundraising every PM. And then Friday and Saturdays, rave, party, drinks, games, and all them things. So try and use the Alchemy Bar. You've got Barry's Bar, and of course, do not forget the veteran in the game, which is Porky's Wine Bar in Streatham, South London. So try and support some of our local places, because you will all moan, we ain't got nowhere to go. There's only a place to go for the cocaine. But really, when you do have the place, you still turn up your nose. I don't understand. No. Anyway, so I've told you as much as I can. Please do not forget the sickle cell and thalassemia. You know, that's one of my favourite charities. If you can, in the world, please go and donate. If it's not financially, they would take any piece of blood that you can offer, because it is life-threatening. Bare facts, life-threatening. So if you can, see, I keep doing this spider woman thing. If you can give a little blood, do your best. So thank you for that. But right now we're going to get back to the charts, and of course back to the topic. Like I said, today's topic is revisiting a bereavement, and the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm seeing the woman walking around with my younger sister who has got mental health, you know, psychosis, you know, we recognize it, but she's not stupid. Yeah. She still has intelligence, and she's allowing this woman, and she's lost the two good friends what was around her. She's allowing this woman to manipulate and walk with her, but this woman has done nothing but hurt my family and hurt my sister. And I cannot believe I saw her Monday night, and then I'm seeing her at Errol Lester's wake, and I woke up this morning not even upset about Errol, because I know Errol's got luck. Yeah, I was up, and I had to carry the burden. So like Russ Debo said, and my bestie, I've got to find a way to let go, because they're more concerned about my health, which I'm grateful for. And I was listening to him, and didn't want to listen to him, but he was telling me the truth. All right, so from today, after I've let off on you lot, because you're my counselling, after I let off on my Backayard, I no longer have nothing to do with none of that, and I love is where I'm going to focus my attention. I'm going to focus. Because Rusty said, oh, Auntie, I don't want you to drop out, you must let go of them things there. And I'm trying to, Bridget. But when you see injustice, you know what your auntie's like. I stand up in it. I'm maroon. I don't back down. But on this occasion, I've spoken to a few people. And you guys will be the last time that I will mention this issue. I was still, God rest her soul, Sharon Sophia Simpson. But I will knowingly brought my niece to her death. And now she's walking with my family and looking at me like I'm the one she wants to school. And that offends me. Yeah. It offends me immensely. So today I'm going to just let it go today, people, because it was too great for me to wake up another day. If you see my nose, isn't it? Another day without thinking.
This morning, you open my eyes. I'm protected right through the night. Yeah, I reach like me, and tomorrow's not promised to no God. Blessed love, God is great. Morning is broken, and I reach Jordan. You open my eyes and protected me right through the night. Yeah, fall to me knee. Me no in no pain, no uptight. Me get the opportunity. Teaching the dirty ways of one true to the grand. No apology, yeah. Higher, cause I rich like me, I see my like me, on VIP, make the I the way, wake up this morning, give thanks for life, my love,
DJ.
and protecting me, right me, I rich like me, and tomorrow's not promise to nobody, no one. I see my life, let me get another day upon them. Blessed love, God is great. Like me, not take it like it. 1, 2 to the ground. No apology, yeah. Higher, cause I rich like me, I see not like me, on VIP, I get the way of this morning, give thanks for life, more love, wow, I get on the way of this morning, thanks for life, more love, wow, I get on the way up this morning, to open my eyes, and protected me right there. Whoa, yeah. God family, from Backayard show. This Smurf the boss. Juvenile said, keep it locked every time. No. Let's Smurf the boss. Backayard show, Backayard family. Up every time. Juvenile.
Do some deep meditation. We normally start at 9:30, but today we started at 8:30. Once I can get this counselling thing and sorted off my chest, like all the others have been telling me, your concern. Thank you again for talking to me. Because sometimes we need to hear our people, them, you know, the people them that care about us the most are the ones we listen to. But like I said, if I didn't share it, I didn't get it off my chest, I'm still walking around with it for the next weekend or week or so. And I'm so flabbergasted that someone, and I've got to say, even those who are telling me let go, if it was your blood relatives, brother and sisters, yeah, and a niece that you grew up and you worked with and you loved her dearly, yeah, and someone who's meant to be the godparent called her to her demise, and then still when she gets stabbed and she's got 90 seconds to live, you're picking in a car when you could have taken them off long time. I was at the Old Bailey's. Witnesses for Maureen Doyley was one of the picnic them in a mix-up, not a 41-year-old adult who had responsibilities in her care to get these children home safe. Dangerous. And their excuse, we panicked. You didn't panic when you called my niece to come and defend on the dot itself, innit? You didn't panic when you're out there mixing up when you had the opportunity to put them in the car and get them off the ends from Scarborough Road. No. The reason why the children were placed at my mum's in the first place is because the same family were messing with my sister, which gave her mental health. And anyone in that chat room, from Glamour Spence all the way through, will say, yeah, she'll be back. Yeah, she will stand up and fight for her own. And even when you're not her own, I will fight for people picnic. You understand? So it's easy. Watch the burden I've had to carry. Because remember, my sister, none of them had to deal with the fallout, deal with Sean's funeral, deal with organize. Me, one and God. So you can imagine when you see Maureen Doyley, Monday at the Alchemy, Friday, yesterday at people's funeral. And everyone's in the funeral talking to me, asking me, what's what? And I told them the truth. She's walking with my sister like she has not upset. It's not me, is it? Is it me? Have I got mental? But listen, let me play this tune because my niece, if she was alive today, she's 32, and she loved babies, so I guarantee I would have been a great art by now. Yeah. And remember, her own brother decides he wants to stay in with the Doyleys and decided to sleep with Maureen Doyley's niece and produce 2 children. I'm glad they ain't got my surname because I don't care. They're nothing to do with me. Yeah, you blooded yourself, and you're not my nephew, Clough, and it will stay Fairclough. Nothing to do with none of you. So I will today, after today's show finishes at 10:30, keep it moving.
Real proper super number right. Jockey Bantam feature me to the J. Bada bang, bada bang. Yo, yo. Bada bang, 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 bang.
She's my African princess.
Yo, yo.
Who's living in my days.
Bada bang, bada bang.
She's ever well blessed. She's ever well blessed.
Yo, yo.
Better than the rest. Now she's the queen of my life, who's always by my side. And when I step out in the days and I come back home late at night, oh Lord,
Yo, yo.
she's my empress and also my wife.
Bada bang.
Benton Records.
I'm not the woman in your life who always treats you so right. I'm talking about my African princess, living in my days. She's ever well blessed.
Bada bang, bada bang.
She's ever well blessed. I'm talking about my African princess, who's living in my days.
Bada bang, alright.
Good, better, best. I took her from the best. Listen. She's the love of my life. She always makes me feel fine.
Hey.
When I'm feeling down, she's always there only.
I hear you, Rosa Monica John.
Bang, bang.
She's my bro. She's my best friend. I'm telling you about my African flesh. Oh,
I know Daisy Evans, thank you. The cat them looking and last long.
who's living in my days. She's ever well.
Hold tight, English lover boy. Good evening, welcome to the Backayard, guys. Are you not looking after the newbies?
Bang, bang, bang. The sun press when the have is so virtuous. Please, Lord, save this love and nurture us. Now make them bring no good shit on the earth to us. Cause this relationship we have keeps preserving us. You real like the moon, sun, and the stars. Yeah, yeah. African princess, we always apart. Whether you're near me, so whether you're far. Loving was a crime, and would I not behind bars. Okay, because my love is straight up. Even if we disagree, you know we're not gonna break up. And we give thanks for life every day we wake up. We know beyond.
Hold tight, Glamour Spence. Good evening. Tell her to me godchildren. Where are say? Hold tight, Lamik.
You can shake up to the way you act and to the way your body shape up.
And of course, Desi.
You need this love, you really come safe up. And you never fall asleep.
Talking about my African princess.
Yo, yo.
Just living in my days.
Bada bang, bada bang.
Good, better, best. She's better than the rest.
Hold tight, big up Angela Nash. How you doing, darling?
My
Long time.
mother, she's the mother of.
Bada bang.
We cook food every day. Me and the wife massage each other all the night.
Big up Al Kenna and Ross Diva. Big up yourself. Oi, oi.
Push your hand up so high. I'm talking about my African princess, who's living in my days. She wash my clothes, make sure my shirt press.
Oh, I had to play that. I had to play that to the end. She would have been 32 today. Today, this year, in August the 25th would have been her 32nd birthday. So you can imagine when you keep seeing a woman and the woman still feels said that she's got the rights to look at me like I've done anything to your family. You left my beautiful niece and you called her to her demise and you called her to her death. If there was a court in the land that I could sue Maureen Doyley for neglect, I would. But listen, like we say, music is life. Music keeps us the vibes up. Music relaxes you when you're going through your torments and your demons and your upsets and your spirituality. Missed you, my sister. Who's that? Oh, I missed you too, Angela. I hope you're doing fine, babes. Because you know, sometimes when you don't see people, you can't judge them. Don't cuss them because you don't know what's going on. That's gone down. Russ Chalmers, Zion Charm music.
I'm easy like a Sabbath morning. Give thanks for life, and as I rise, give thanks for the uprising. Beautiful, just and
Share the show, you know. Don't let me have to dream about all the body, you know. And I'm a dream there.
music is the music is life. We've got the right, just say love and unite. Bob Marley said every little thing is gonna be alright. Music is life, loved by the blacks and the whites. Put all your differences aside, cause the music free your mind. This ain't no game, it's to uplift the people, not to bow for no Hall of Fame. Let that tell you straight, the music gonna heal all pain. Just shine the sun and fall the rain. So give thanks for what you got and stop from complain. Let that tell you this music is life. We've got the vibe, just say love and unite. Bob Marley said every little thing is gonna be alright. Music is life, loved by the black.
Good evening, good night, good morning, Alfonso Clark.
Put all your differences aside, the music shines a light. Come on, I share with you, you share with me. Don't need no money.
And if you are looking for somewhere to go tonight,
Music shall rise the people.
yeah, the Alchemy Bar, live, direct, things are gone. 28 to 30, St. George's Walk,
But we've been through
CRO,
slave.
1YJ. Do cry the
Music gonna free your mind. Oh, all it do is make me feel fine. So listen these lines. Music is life. Then we've got a vibe. Just to love and unite. Come on, it's every little thing is gonna be alright. Music is life. Loved by the blacks and the whites. Put all your differences inside. The music gonna free your mind. Free your mind. Music is life. Music is life. Music is life. Oh, music is life. We've got
with the Backayard family. What? Everything sharp, man, the sheriff. Boom, bam, boom. Them no, in our class, them no, in our class. My crooks, much less with class. What?
Thank you, Chef. So, that was number, where was Russ Chalmers just now? Yeah, that was number 7 in our Backayard charts. I'm playing a young man right now who's number 6 in our bubble. In our charts, and his name is Bobblehead Hunter, and the track is called Make It. Trust me, ladies and gents, I don't know how half of us made it when my niece was murdered. Depression took in, yeah, members of the family felt suicidal for the loss of Sean. And if this woman realized how devastated that we all went through the losing of Sean Sophia Simpson, she would never be walking with my sister like that. Never. Brazen, ladies and gents. And again, I'm not afraid to say her name is Maureen Doyley. Lives in the heart of Wadham and feels that she can go about her business and take no responsibility for her actions. And I'm not best pleased seeing her walking with my sister, knowing my sister is vulnerable. That makes it worse. And then the nephew decides he wants to blood our blood with her niece. So as far as I'm concerned, it's gone way deep, ladies and gents. It's like my niece's life was no value. You got to sort the young blood.
Yeah.
Remember I like cross round here.
Yeah, blood. Yeah. Want to do the right thing. I want to do the right.
Number 6 in our Backayard charts.
Do the right thing. Yeah. Yeah, we want to do the right thing. Make it in the life. We have to do the right thing. Bread and butter, cake with the icing. Like the pineapple, not like the lime. It's fresh engine, yeah, when we're driving. It's gonna be the same time we're driving. I'm gonna smoke, feel alive. Yeah, that the vibe my life. And I'm alive, still you're there. I want to make it in the life. Still bread and butter, cake with the icing. Yo, like the pineapple, yeah, not like the life. It's gonna be the same time when we're driving. I'm gonna smoke, feel alive. Unicorn, she did it beside me. Yeah, she did it beside me. Yeah, and she have to do the right thing. Universe, bless the eyes 7 times in a dish of life. Please blind or evil eye.
And I want to bring up Sabrina. Oh my God, it's great to see young Sabrina. Hold tight, Debbie, the mummy, and of course the father, Connie Lester. She's turned out to be a beautiful, beautiful woman.
Well, I make it in the life, yeah. Well, I make it in the life, yeah. Imagine if my mother was husband, yo. Then imagine if I was alive. This, yo, one day would I be like this universe for me? Yeah, down in the life, from me I feel the right thing. Yeah, me I could get out of the 5-bedroom yard, showroom upon the drive. Yo, when you reach me, universe, yeah, in my mind, me can realize real.
Tight the ting, more in doily, whatless,
Really get on it.
nasty. Hear you.
Well, I make it in the life, live fresh.
And I've got to do big old congratulations. Goes out to my cousin Marcella. Brand new baby born in Jamaica. Live!
Well, I make it in the life, yeah. Well, I make it in the life,
So picking up cousin P.
in the life.
Type cousin Diana.
Well, I make it in the life, still bread and butter, cake with the ice. Yeah. We clean soul them, what's up? Shoom.
Hey, you. I'm a representative for we got the Backayard show. And we say love first like high grade in a head make nerves boss. Hey, we got the Backayard family. Whoop.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, because we're still rolling till the charts finish. At least I've got to roll to the charts finish. So listen, that was Bubba Head Hunter number 6 in our Backayard. Come down from way. Remember, it was number 1 for. Oh my God, it was number 1 for months. Under Yushra, he's one of the hometown record producers, an excellent one. He says, "I've got a couple of pieces I wanted to play, but you know, today's been." After what I saw yesterday and what I saw on Monday, that this morning Dolly's proper spooking up the place around us, and I'm not feeling too righteously everywhere around, you know, moving around us with a filthy devil soul, brother. And if you go back to the show, ladies and gents, those who are just what forces us to revisit a bereavement? People like Maureen Doyley. People who cause your family to their death. People who don't respect your family, even after the death, that it was their niece was there. And then you have the audacity to run home with your children and leave a bunch of strangers to wait for the ambulance for my dead niece. Jesus, Lord. Jesus, Lord. Live your life, innit?
Love the life you live.
I wish my niece had the opportunity.
Life you love. Live the life you love. Life you love. Before you have.
Big up Joy Smith.
You better know yourself. With all your people.
Michelle Brook.
Bring up your blessings. And pray for the youth today. Life you love the life you live. Live the life you love. Love the life you live. Live the life you love. Give all you have to give. Live the life you love.
Lady Smurf, I know you play selections like you do. Woo-woo. Hi, and this is Andrew Paul, bigging up ladies for Backayard family. Backayard show. Andrew Paul said that every time.
In our chat room, or people even see the show after we finished, and I know you guys are sharing, which I do really appreciate, and thank you again. But if it does resonate with anybody who's lost children through to stabbing, and some stabbings are just random, like more responsible. Left my niece dead on the street and run with her own children to make sure they're safe. But of course, she knows my sister was vulnerable, took the complete liberty and took advantage of the situation that she did. And now today, she's now trying to take advantage of my sister by trying to run up and down all over town with her. Are you serious? And these are the stuff that I've got to observe. Happened, you know, ladies and gents. My sister did not have to bear half of the burden, because emotionally, like I said, when you've got mental health, some of it soaks in and some of it doesn't. Some of it don't hit you so bad. Going down to see the body, dressing the body. My sister had to do nothing, and yet you're willing to turn your back on not over reality. And more in Dolly is foolishness. And I'm afraid for my sister. I'm always there to pick up the pieces. Ask anybody if she don't see me. I'll just sit back, listen. When it kicks off again, I'll be there to pick up the pieces. I'm always there. Standard, yeah? I've been there since she was 29. Yeah. So I'll be there to pick up the pieces. But I love her regardless. Is recognize that she does not care about my feelings or the rest of the family's feelings by walking and allowing this woman to penetrate her space. And this woman knows my sister is vulnerable and she's taken the utter mickey. And then again, don't shy. Her brother, Rupert, who started the process for my sister's mental health, Rupert. So as far as I'm concerned, lives in the London Borough of Croydon, and I do not understand how they're still getting away with their nasty behaviour. But after today, ladies and gents, you will not hear no more, because my bestie, she wants my health. She's concerned about my health. And of course, Ras Debo has already given Auntie a slap on. Auntie! So I'm going to listen to the people that love me. If I hold on to what I'm seeing, and it's painful because it does give you that you're revisiting the bereavement as soon as you see her. As soon as you see this woman, cha. She's number 3 in our backyard. That's right.
Through all the fighting, yeah, always stand firm. Do your thing, the circle running round. Make time for you. Love you. Love you regardless. Love you, yeah. I know at times you may feel down. Pick it right back up and fix your crown. Give thanks for sweet melodies and fall in love with your sound. Never you forget your word, and never ever feel bad for putting putting yourself first, no, and take care of you. And remember, the Most High guides and protects you. Yeah. So love you regardless. Love you regardless. The most powerful love you can have is for yourself, for yourself. And if you can't love you, then it's impossible to love somebody else.
I'm listening, Rusty, but I'm listening, Bestie Eshrin.
For yourself.
I'm listening, Rosa Monica John.
And it's impossible to love somebody else. So love you regardless. Oh yeah, love you regardless.
Oh, Mandy, the singer, love you regardless. And it was kind of, most of these tracks have worked for today's topic, haven't they? Yeah. Revisiting a bereavement. So yeah, so I've got two more. I've got Deputy Fire, and this one really brings you home and makes you think about and when our parents came here, I've been feeling, and of course it's Deputy Fire, the Defy Music #2 in our Backayard charts, and it's called Bongo Land. And if that does give you a little smile, I know I've been dropping the bottom lip a little bit today, but with good reason, I hope. Check it out. So big up Antigua, Jamaica, Cuba, Nika, Barbados,
Motherland. Oh yeah, yeah. Bongoland.
St. Lucia.
And the chips in my eye. I'm on the beach, we shake up the bongo. Tanzanite, Bongoland, Kilimanjaro, Bongoland, Bagamoyo, Bongoland, chips in my eye, Nanundo, Bongoland, Bongoland. This is the real dance party. Everybody just a shake up the bongo. Put your hands in the air, wheel and come again. Come again, come again. Come again. Big up to my Jamaican brethren. Big up to my Jamaican sister. It's the root my mind. From Tanzania side. Oh yo 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 yo. Big up. Go. Bongoland, Jamaica. Bongoland, land of wood and water. Bongoland, drink up manish water. Bongoland, lamb of the happy and selfish. Come again. Come again, come again, come again, come again, come again. Bongoland, wheel and come again. Come again, come again. Take me out, I can dance with you. Then I can drink at your bottle. Don't forget to order the number. And the chips in my eye. On the beach, we shake up the bumbo. Bongoland, Morocco, Bongoland, Mexico, Bongoland, Dodoma, Bongoland, Sapporo, Bongoland, it's not Jamaica, Bongoland, Spanish Town, Motherland, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, Motherland, again.
Well, are the warring done? The toughest thing on the turf. Yeah! Hear the Smurf with the Backayard show there.
Oh, all right, we've got last one for all the years, I've been alive. I've been working on behalf of all the years of my life. I've been making sure I'm there to be the pillars and the anchor and the rock to keep your family up there. Because of the vulnerabilities of mum divorcing dad and all these girls in the house, in one house. I've been working hard. I've even lost some of my identity to make sure that we can balance out the family. Yeah. Work and hustle, #1. And it does remind me, you know, the struggles that we had when we lost Sian Sophia Simpson in 2007. June 19 is when she died. And the day her godmother and her children called my niece to her death, to her demise. Owen Doyley, Carrie Ann, Chantel, yeah, they cannot even communicate with me. You called my niece to her demise. Take responsibility. And now your mother, who was there, took no responsibility, was in a mix-up. Instead of putting the children in the car and getting them away from the scene, they enjoyed what they saw, and then they drove and left Sian on the street with a bunch of strangers to die. Because, you know, people with mental health, they love to deny. Take the money. They want to take the disability money, but they want to deny they've got mental health. You understand? Some. Yeah. And you're walking around with her with no vulnerability. And every day she sees you, you're going to remind her of Sian. You're going to remind her that you was there when she died. You're going to remind her that you left her there, but you're still going to hook up. Listen, ladies, let me just play these big boy bad. Then ad breaks and a couple of soul tunes. I'm out of here.
Audio solution. Man,
I was not fighting rain. So I'm on that to not complain. First the put in and going vain. The man said I'm not fighting pain. Man, I was not fighting rain. So I'm on that to not complain. I don't want you to
recognize anyone. I was working at the age of 7 to bring money into the family. May I tell you, brother?
never know say a teamwork make it dream work. Develop me civilized stand on a t-shirt. For me head up and burst make it burst when me muscle put a muzzle to the double one. King in on the back so me lucky with the shuffle man. I put your life. Call me the money not a eye. What them I got do fi stop it shut.
so not fighting rain. So I'm on that to not complain. First the put in and going vain. The man said I'm not fighting.
Get in your box, ladies and gents.
Not fighting rain.
Number one.
To not complain. I don't want you paradise and rain. Can't stop it money flow champagne.
Work on hustle, flat foot hustle, profit for double. Work on hustle, now drink no milk and me know say that couple. Hustle man hustle coulda overdosed. Hustle man hustle in a sea or several. Hustle man hustle in a scared not frightened. Hustle man hustle got to be a brightening. I not tell me some of you. Righteousness fulfill all me want. Here by so upliftment me chant.
Darling, start binging. We can't be.
So I'm on that to not complain. First the put in and going vain. The man said I'm not falling pain. Man, I was not falling rain. So I'm to not complain. I don't want you paradise and brain. Can't stop the money flow campaign.
So them a free earth, never know say a teamwork make it dream work. Develop me civilized stand on a t-shirt. For me head up and burst make it burst for me.
Backayard.
I muscle to the double man. King in on the back so me lucky with the shuffle man. I put your life. Call me the money knuckle. Not a eye. What them I got do fi stop it shuttle.
Man, I was not fighting rain. So I'm on that to not complain. First the put in and going vain. The man said I'm not falling pain. Man, I was not fighting rain. So I'm on that to not complain. I don't want you paradise and rain. Can't stop the money.
Work on hustle, now drink no milk and me know say that couple. Hustle man hustle coulda overdose. Hustle man hustle in a sea or several. Hustle man hustle in a scared not frightened. Hustle man love me walk. From here my voice upliftment me chant. Get the youth out man.
Falling rain. So I'm on that to not complain. First the put in and going vain. The man said I don't want you paradise and brain. Can't stop the money flow campaign.
The show is sponsored by the Blue Jay Cafe for the best in Caribbean and English breakfast and meals. Situated Portland Road, South North, SE25 4P.
Lady Smurf Show is sponsored by Blue Jay Cafe for the best in Caribbean and English breakfast and meals on Portland Road, South Norwood, SE25 4PP.
Woo! Yeah, my beautiful people out there. www.selections.online. Their email enquiries at selections.online. Their phone number, their Facebook Selections Online Limited. Instagram at
TG, how you doing,
selection.online.
darling? Good evening.
Twitter at Selections Limited.
Rosa Monica, welcome back.
Location
Look up
41
yourself.
Neville Road, Croydon.
Shelley Lorraine.
CRO2DS. Where you'll get nothing but the best delivery right at your home. Do it, Ja. More prosperity blessings to you, okay? Selections Online. Check it out. You'll never regret it. Word.
Oh, can you imagine? I think I've done a 3-hour show, so I'm going to stick to the 11:30. I did start the show early on purpose because I needed to, release some of that negative energy that Debo and of course my bestie is telling me, so I could look after my health and not worry too much more about my immediate family. So today's show has been about revisiting a bereavement which you didn't want to, because you're always going to, when you lose someone after devastating the family over the last 20 years. First, my sister's got mental health and placed at my mum's. Then you come with Junior little nigger picnic them. I want to call my niece from her relatives in Thornton Eve to come to you lot's stupid argument, and then you leave my niece dead on the road and run off your picnic them and let strangers, maybe she's the godmother to Sean Sophia Simpson. For example, as the godmother, she had a devil, and I'm seeing her. You understand me? I say, and because she's with my sister, that's the only saving grace is that everyone knows who my sister is at this funeral. So of course they're asking, ooh, and I'm telling man, that's the woman who left me dead on the street, and she's hogging onto my sister, knowing that my sister has got mental health. So, ladies and gents, if you can resonate. Also, please do not forget to support Not a Spot on Clean on 07495 043283, Instagram and Facebook at Not a Spot on Clean, and they're a mobile cleaning company. Yeah, put your black money where your black man is, isn't it? And of course, the equipment and materials, use them. Also, we've got Instagram at she_moves_DIY. Check her anytime, book her up, make your appointment, let her come and view what your work you do, negotiate. She's brilliant. And of course, the sickle cells and sad fallacies, they need blood, they need donations. I don't care if you're in North London, West London, South London, Tupper Hill was Porky's Wine Bar in Streatham. Each and every Tuesday, they're also there on a Saturday. Your local business, at least try a thing. Because when you get the lockdown, October, are you going to be the same people moaning, oh, we're not going nowhere, and oh, we don't know why we're not going to, and then you had the opportunity, you never take it. And then when the bars are closed, you're going to wish that you had gone and supported it. Because I know a lot of you, I said it on Wednesday, we'd go and buy and follow the show-offs and go and buy your £200 Gucci instead of contributing to your own community. And you can buy your Gucci bag, but they don't like you. You think Gucci like you, Gucci don't like you. Versace don't even care about you. But you're going to go and make them rich instead of your own community. Anyway, let me bust a little bit of soul before I go. And remember, at 10:30, you're going to play three or four. 10:30 would still do a minute silent. And even more so now, I see the horrible, disgusting woman. You've already taken it. You've read it. There's already been death, blood on your hands, more doily. And if anything happens to my sister, someday we will all be free of this dirty.
One day I had a dream, the beautifulest dream that I've ever seen. Felt I was soaring above the clouds. Everyone had wings so free, so free.
I had dreams for my niece.
No,
I had ambitions for her future.
There was no need, things were perfect. The beautifulest thing that I've ever seen. Like a scene from a heaven dream. Everybody's on one accord, giving honor to one God. Please don't pinch me if it's just a dream. Pain we're united. When will we ever wake up? Begin to turn the world into a place of no more worries, no more sickness, no pain.
Sending out love to the Lesters for the Backayard family.
Don't be everybody's talking about how long.
Big love, Donna Lester. Great to see you again.
Someday we'll be talking to Michael, Luther, Teddy, and Prince. So many famous faces, you'll recognize them first name basis.
And the warring done, Frank Clarendon, representing for Backayard show and the Backayard family.
Share the show.
Boy of their life and family. Pick up Lady Smurf, you're the toughest thing on the turf. Yeah! Lady Smurf with the Backayard show there!
Lady. Everyone had wings so free, so free. There were no armies or churches. There was no need, things were perfect. The beautifulest thing that I've ever seen. Like a scene from a heaven dream. Everybody's on one accord, giving honor to one God. Please don't pinch me if it's just a dream, 'cause baby I don't wanna wake up. The world is so divided, yet we claim we're united. When will we ever wake up? Can I bring the world into a place of no more worries, no more sickness, no pain. Someday we're gonna be everybody's talking about how y'all going out someday we'll be talking to faces. You'll recognize them first name basis. I think I even see Elvis, Mr. Magic King Cole, oh, all the kings of jazz and soul. The night is so special. In fact, on another level, more stars than you can ever see. Like a scene from a heaven dream. There ain't no after party better than heaven's after party. The party's gonna be turned way up, and you'll have it the bars already paid up.
Becky Bedford.
No more pain.
Hold tight, Rose. Wait to see you yesterday, my brother. Picking up Sergeant Bilko. Mark McDonald. Hold tight, Joseph Pert. Welcome back, Mr. Robert Oates.
Someday we'll all be free, with wings, mounted up like eagles. We'll all be able to fly. Someday I'll be free. No more war, no pain. Someday I'll be free.
Michael.
No more pain. Someday we're gonna be. Everybody's talking about. I've got to go a party. Someday we'll all be free. Smurf, Backayard show, Backayard family. A Jamaica represent displaying. Keep on dancing. Keep on. You my lady Smurf, Marcus. This is universe. Keep still doing dance so alive. Whoa.
Realize this? And the reality check. You can't control things that's out of your hands.
You will reveal your presence. I feel it. Your love is so healing. I know that you're real.
Derek Lucas.
You enjoy inside with eternal life. So Father, I lift you high. Lift you high. Whoa, you're the highest of the high. And if you wanna see my God, if you really want to see, then you give him the glory. Give God the moment. He's being revealed. Backayard family. Backayard. Lady Smurf the boss. Your wife said, keep it locked every time. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Lady Smurf the boss. Backayard show. Backayard family.
Keep giving me the red flag like I'm playing big time Arsenal football match week. So big blessings goes out to my dear departed niece, Sean Sophia Simpson.
You gave me a joy inside. This passion.
Hold tight, Odette Smith, pick up yourself. And of course, the Backayard family.
Salvation.
Pick up yourself, TG.
All nations with eternal.
Twitch TV, hold tight. YouTube family, so crazy.
I lift you high. I lift you high. Whoa, you're the highest of the high. And if you wanna see my God, you really want to see, then you give him the glory. Give God the moment. He's being so healing. Our God is so real. He gives us a joy inside. This passion for life. Amazing salvation, reaching all nations with eternal life. So Father, you're the highest of the high.
Pick up my Mark McDonald.
Yeah.
Shake shout.
Oh, yeah. Makes me want
Tammy, I'm picking up my best history. Out to Anthony Lee Nightingale.
I give you praise. Oh yeah.
KD Vibes.
Oh yeah. You're the highest of the high. If you really want to see him, give him the glory. Give God the...
Jeez, bad boy tune. I had to stop it then. But listen, I've got a couple more tracks, and then we will do a minute silence, and I will call it a day. Can you imagine? I started at 8:30 because it, like it was on me, and I needed to release it. Because to wake up with it is not a good thing. And I've been taught, I've been spoken to left, right, left, right, left, right. And sometimes you have to take heed to the listening. I've listened to my closest, my bona fide Esrin. I've listened to one of the closest young people in my life, which is our. I also have to deal with the reality that, yeah, I'm upset. I cannot even understand or fathom. So I'm going to play this track, and it's called Can't Help Myself. Can I Can't Help Myself? And it's called by Kanita. No love, because that's what I'm feeling from.
My life. Every time I hear your voice, I fall deeper in love. I'm a fool for you. I cannot hide it. You make me break up the rules. Break up the rules. Love the way you love me over. Love the way you make me feel so fly. I feel so good when you touch me, I wanna cry. Now I know that there's no love. There's no love, there's no love. There's no love, there's no love. Like your love, your love, your love. There's no love, there's no love. There's no love, there's no love. Like your love, your love, your love. Baby, you make me shine like the rays of God. Every time I see your face, it's something from your mind. Oh, I'm a fool for you. I love will always endure. Whenever I'm insecure, when I'm insecure. Oh, love the way you love me, oh God. Love the way you make me feel so fly. Feel so good when you touch me, I wanna cry. Now I know that there's no love. Your love. There's no love, there's no love. Like your love, your love, your love. I've been waiting up for you. I can't wait to lay these hands upon you. There's no outside that the need and heal you. You can last me like no Ooh, I'm yours. There's no love, there's no love.
Oh, so listen, we're about to do me. Odette Smith, thank you. I love you too also, and I love all of the Backayard family because you've been so loyal and sincere with me for the long feeling. How I'm exasperated, I'm exhausted by seeing the constant abuse of my family. That's all I've got to say. Lloyd Ellis, good evening. Welcome to Anything Goes with the Backayard Show. But right now we're just going one. Thank you. So thank you for that minute silence, and it does. And of course, many unnecessary deaths in the last 2 or 3 years. And of course, our condolences goes out to Melanie, Ralph, Tyrone, Matthew. We did his funeral on Monday, and again to the Lester family with Errol's. So all the people turned up to celebrate Errol's life, and it was a wonderful turnout. Erica, Jackie, the two Jackies, love them to death. It was good to see the family of Croydon turning up. So a lot of respect from my hometown people. So big up yourselves. And of course, you know, the reflection on my niece based on what I've seen in the here. And I thank you guys for taking the time to, some of you would have tapped into her through Rose on Instagram. Another, she's still doing her bits of work. And I'm for one, and remember on 16th of October, there's going to be a Windrush gone on in London and the whole of the country since the 70s till now. And thank you, Mark McDonald. I really appreciate you. And I'm thankful that you're one of the close friends that I admire. And I'm hoping to terrorize your son a little bit more. So send my love to Nathan, and hopefully he'll be starting to lock on the show. But guys, I'm going to leave you with this last track. And it's an old classic, Rare Groove, and it's called Phil Brown. And I leave this with you. And thank you again for your time and your warmth, your understanding. Take care.
Necklace ain't gold. Remember when Lauryn Hill used to say, "What you want might make you cry. What you need might pass you by." You know.
Oh, guess who's here with us next week? Wednesday, Bottom Lip Show. Alison Mason. Wait, the Shining Stars. What's her? She's going to be here next week, so I'll put it out there, let everyone know, share the show. Shining Stars, Alison Mason for the Bottom Lip Show. Say hello to Mrs. Bantam.
What you want might make you cry. What you need might pass you by. If you don't catch it, that's real. I left it all upside down. I met him in the city.
Brenda Yearwood. YouTube family, good night. Twitch TV, catch you soon.
But everything he gave was stole, so I put that on the lies you told, and I put that on his private key. It really was so outgrown.
Remember you heard him today. Alpha, my African Princess. Number 8 in the Backayard charts. Chucky Banton, isn't it?
Upside down, he would kiss the girls and make them cry. The truth about Billy Brown, is my heart used to melt every time he comes around. At the end of the day, he had me fooled. It took me a minute to find out how to school. stole. So I put that on the lies he told. And I put that on the spies he did. It's really what I'm not this really lying around. In the ground, upside down. Kiss the girls and make them cry. Make them cry. I'm not this really lying around. In the ground, upside down. He would kiss the girls and make them cry. Make them cry. I don't understand what makes a man step outside his home and ruin another's life for pleasures of his own, of his own. Tell me why did you lie? Did you lie? I'm not this really running round in the ground, upside down. Kiss the girls and make them cry, make them cry. I'm not this really running round in the ground, upside down. He will kiss the girls and make them cry, make them cry. I'm not this.
And the Backayard family. Well, and the Warren done from Clarendon, representing for Backayard show and the Backayard family. Some boy have their life on a family. Big up Lady Smurf, yeah, the toughest thing on the turf. Yeah, Lady Smurf with the Backayard show there.
Oh, ladies and gents, again, thank you very again. Thank you for your time. And if you have missed the show, please go to part 1 and you can see my bottom. It's amazing. And good night.
Our show is sponsored by